Hey, what's going on, fam? This is Jay Cameron inviting you to join us in Ethiopia next March 2025. And this is going to be an iconic trip that you don't want to miss, a trip of a lifetime. We're going to be visiting Addis Ababa, Gondor, Lalibela. You'll have a chance to taste the amazing Ethiopian food. You'll also have a chance to visit the Rastafarian community. You'll get the history, you'll get the fashion, you have an opportunity to shop. It's going to be a trip, an experience of a lifetime. So make sure you sign up to join us in Ethiopia, March 2025.
In May of this year, 8-year-old Noah Bush that lived in Jessup, Georgia, went outside to play with two friends who he deemed to be trustworthy. I'm assuming his parents deemed the two friends to be trustworthy. Well, shortly after that, Noah's body was found in a nearby small body of water, face down in the water. Now, his death was reported to the authorities there, and the authorities deemed it to be an accident and said that little Noah trespassed onto the property and he wandered in there and somehow he drowned, right? So they said for 2 months, the authorities did not do any further investigation. They just said it was an accident. Well, after that 2 months, I guess they were spurred to do more investigating, and they found out that the two little boys that he went outside to play with, they were white. Of course, they are unidentified, but they were white nevertheless, 10 and 11 years old. One of them admitted to luring Noah to the water and holding his head down in the water as he drowned. And so the two preteens were sentenced to 2 years in juvenile hall, even after they admitted that they did that to Noah. Now, of course, Noah's family, and specifically his mother, Demetra, is like, well, it's outrageous that they only get 2 years for purposely drowning my son. They admitted they did it because why not, right? Is what they were thinking. Now, also, Demetrius, along with her family, wants the 11 and 10-year-olds' families to be charged for teaching them hate. Because they say, especially in that area, there's a lot of Confederate flags, just basically good old American racism, right? And so I agree with them. Clearly, those children were taught to be hateful, and they took it a step beyond hateful to action and deeming Noah, obviously, who was a black boy, to be less than them, and that we could just drown him and get away with it. No big deal. We'll go home and play with our Hot Wheels and marbles or whatever else kids are playing with nowadays, and we'll get away with it. And of course, sure, the authorities there in Jessup looked just like those boys, and they said, well, it was an accident. In fact, they said that Noah was trespassing. So basically, they put the blame on him, when all along those little white boys held Noah's head under the water until he drowned to death. So I agree with them. 2 years is outrageous because they'll be 13 and 12 roughly, and they'll go on with the rest of their lives. And I'm sure all of that will be expunged, that they took a whole human being's life out of pure hate. But Noah, he won't get a chance to do or say anything else because he went outside and did what most kids do, and that's play. Now, for those of y'all who have been following me on my channel and on this channel, y'all know I also got a little follow-up, and this is not an admonishment to his parents, because I believe that Noah's parents should believe that their child should go outside and not expect to be drowned to death. But I want to say this to us as black people. We need to stop being so trusting of them. We have to be. Okay, we have to be very cautious because this story is not new. This particular story in regards to Noah is new, but we've heard of these stories time and time again, whether it's children or our people thinking we could go into the woods or off on boating trips or at sleepovers with all of them and think that we're going to be safe. Like, how is it that you close your eyes around all of them and just you, right? So I'm saying this out of love because I don't wish anything like that on any parent nowhere under the sun. But in love, I'm asking y'all as black parents, please do not allow your black babies to be alone with them. They do not see your children as humans. In fact, I doubt those two little white boys would have did to a dog what they did to Noah, because they have been taught to hate black people. Just think about it. They went to his house, lured him outside. That's premeditation. knowing what they were going to do to him and not even thinking they were going to get in trouble because they probably seen something like that or heard of something like that before and thought, why not? We'll try it too. So again, it is an outrage that they only got 2 years for taking a life. And the other thing is, stop being trusting with your babies around them. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.